order
You
it.
think it's fun? Oh no, we are fucking live now. What's
Oh,
going
never mind.
on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. We're about to break down UFC Des Moines. I probably said that wrong. Kevin will correct me later. But as always, go down, like, and subscribe. Thank you for commenting along. I'm Paul Pickle-Winner, and I'm joined with.
You already know, man. It's that boy Kev Waterboy, it's your boy, aka the Dom PYE, and always the realest on your screen, especially when motherfuckers with green scarves come up, pop out of nowhere.
Greens. Damn, bro. He didn't even call it a bandana. But who next?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying? Big self-pause on boxing, what I'm saying? MMA.
Man, you stole my dog
MMA,
Thunder and made him
self-pause
freeze.
on
That's
boxing,
fucked up.
obviously, before Romeo, because, you have to go before Romeo. You know what I'm saying? You got to save the better for Romeo for last.
Damn, might almost
Actually, Gator, we fucked you up, bro. Take them headphones out.
Yeah,
bro.
Gator, you sound like you're underwater, and you
Yeah,
kind of look like it too. Now he's drowning.
All right.
Wait, can y'all niggas see me?
Oh, hold up.
Yeah, we see you. Yo,
I
what's
got you.
good? It's your boy comedian Romeo Mac. About to, tell y'all the real about what's going on. Who's cool and who's not.
Oh,
on this fucking
Question:
card.
Like, none of y'all were moving for a second. Was I frozen, or was everybody just?
you're just high.
No, so I was just over here, and y'all were just looking at me crazy.
I second that.
Yeah, he was. I thought he was bobbing and weaving for a second.
That's crazy because everybody froze for a second. So I'm like, "Yo, am I the only one frozen?" Okay.
I don't know what he was doing. I was like, but man, we're going all the way to Des Moines, Iowa. If y'all don't know, y'all missed my little rant where like Kevin was like shocked. Why the fuck are we going to Iowa? Well, because there ain't shit to do in Iowa, and they're gonna pack this motherfucker out.
I'm crying. So the take was, it made me ask the question: is MMA crazy popular and wrestling down heavy on states? Because I don't really hear about going to Philly all the time or Pittsburgh, but in Iowa, niggas not. Why the UFC don't fuck with the rest of the states?
Well, Paul was saying beforehand,
Nebraska.
nothing else for them to do out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why, all the little college teams and other sports teams, they always pop out. You know what I'm saying? The Des Moines, the Iowans, they're going to come pop out. There's nothing else for them to do. It's no college seasons, no basketball for them to come out, and their fans go crazy. Like, they'll go crazy at every single game. So expect, if there's like a boring fight, expect some loud boos through your screen. But if it's a thriller, they're going to show their respect. So this is actually really good. This is actually a really good destination for them.
Googled the best thing.
What's that based off?
Huh?
Gator.
What based off?
That whole statement. Yeah, they make noise.
Watching all the Iowa women's basketball games, watching the Iowa wrestling.
We're talking about MMA.
Wrestling. I'm talking about Iowa. I'm talking about Iowans. They have nothing else to do. These people show up and show out. They make women's basketball sound like the Super Bowl. What do you think they're gonna do with UFC? They're gonna go crazy.
You what they got to do in Iowa. I Googled things to do in Iowa, like what to do. The number one attraction in Iowa is the Field of Dreams movie site. Like that is the number one thing you can do in all of Iowa. After that, it's fucking national parks.
Niggas say go watch a movie.
Exactly.
No, where they filmed the movie is where let's go check that. That's the best thing to do. That's the number one thing on TripAdvisor to do is to go peep an old movie scene that they use.
Crying.
And you know what the crazy thing is? That movie scene is in the back of a barn in a cornfield. That's where they filmed that movie. So you're just going to another damn cornfield. That's why this bitch is gonna be packed because ain't no one ever, no artists are going out there. Nothing big is ever going out there other than football games and Iowa basketball games.
Shout out Iowa. I'm finna get a crib out there.
Oh, and shout out though, Jeremy Stevens is from Iowa. He's on the card. He's his first fight in the UFC in 4 years. They re-signed him just for this card, and I'm 99% sure that he's gonna retire from the UFC with a hand. I don't know if he's gonna retire from it because he's 3-0 in bare knuckle. He's just knocked out Eddie Alvarez earlier this year, so he's hot in bare knuckle. So I do think he's gonna retire from the UFC, and that's why he said himself they made the card. He hit up Dana hey, can I be on the card? And he was like, fuck yeah, you're the perfect man for Iowa, basically. And then now he's on there. So I'm pretty sure he's out of there after this.
That's what happens when you do good business. This nigga Dana don't be on no bullshit. He's like, yeah, bro, hop on real quick. And then go back to doing your bare knuckle shit.
Yeah. Dana was shocked. He's like, fuck, you're not on the card? He's like, bro, I'm not even in the UFC. He's like, fuck.
I'm not even in the UFC. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Romeo just over here, he just feel like he just hating. Like, I don't know how Romeo, why you hating on Iowa?
I'm not hating on it. I don't even know what they do. What's a field of dreams?
They
You look
farm.
like
That's what they do out there. They farm, bro.
They produce legends.
Their college football team doesn't. Their best. They don't even like their college football team. Just plays defense. That's all they know for is their defense. Like
And they have a great O line. Great O line.
They score like 10 points a game, and yet they win. So like that's the mentality of these guys. Is they don't watch fun shit.
And the fans still go
motherfuckers can
crazy.
wrestle.
The fans still go crazy.
And those
I believe Paul.
motherfuckers can wrestle, kid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah.
But-
the Iowans.
But to get into the card though, there's a lot of good fights on this bitch. But we gotta start off with my dog, my homie, everybody's favorite, Juliana Miller. You know what I'm saying? Tough winner.
These are the tough winners I'll be talking about when Romeo be like, "Oh, but he won tough. He's so good." I'm like, "Yeah, fucking Juliana Miller won tough, man. Get the fucking board."
When have I ever said that shit?
But
Oh my god,
like
you
2
said it too
cards
many
ago.
times.
It was like
You said it
2
a few
cards
times.
ago. You was hyping up somebody. He won tough. Trayshawn Gore. You were like, he was on tough. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I'm just throwing out a factoid.
Yeah. You're like, he's on tough. He's gonna beat this guy. I'm like, bro, he's plus 600.
No way.
I'm just throwing a factoid out. I ain't never like he's on tough. He gonna win. No.
Hey, that's exactly what you said.
But that's why y'all picking this bitch.
Bro, we not picking this
No.
fight. We just had to bring her up.
There's no
Yeah,
shot,
yeah.
bro.
We just
She was in that one position like this and before her fight. Yeah, there is no shot I'm ever picking Juliana Miller.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That girl she's fighting is like 7 and 2 kids. I don't know, bro. She might be a killer.
Yeah, the queen. Yeah, I mean the queen has to go down at some point. So Juliana
Yeah, no,
Miller,
it happened.
my beauty Juliana Miller. I'm sorry, it's over for
She's
you.
on a 2-fight losing streak.
I just checked, but both of them are 1 and 2 in the UFC. So this is the battle of the cans. I'm gonna rock with Juliana Miller just because everyone's doubting the girl, bro. I don't know anything about Ivana Petrovic other than she has a scary ass name.
I guess this is the battle over who's gonna be sucking dick because their mouths look.
We cannot co-sign that
All
one.
right, so on to the next fight. This nigga.
Wait, one more. I'm picking Ivana, but now next fight. Let's go.
You seen her mouth?
I got Juliana.
I would say we got Romeo's girl, Gillian. Is it Gillian Robertson versus
the lady with the red hair?
Gillian, big favorite, minus 320.
I'm sure it's Jillian.
Is it Jillian? Is this pronounced Jillian?
What girl is named Gillian?
Oh, with a fucking G in their name.
She's Canadian, kid. She's Canadian.
Oh, okay, she is Canadian. I fuck with her though, so I apologize for her name. Ever since she choked out that one chick,
every bitch. She chokes out every bitch.
Nah, but she choked her out and then went home and fucking smoked on a joint because bitch was complaining. Oh, I didn't tap. She was about to have her arm broken before the ref stepped in, and then all of a sudden Julian posted on Instagram with a fat ass joint.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, I fuck with her, bro. Anyone she had a funny ass post too, and I was like, oh, you choked her out and you mocked her afterwards for saying that you didn't choke her out while posting up with smoking a joint. I was like, I'll fuck with you.
Hey, so I'm not gonna lie, she has a lot of fights in the UFC. She has a lot more than I expected.
Yeah, she trying to get the most submissions, dog. That bitch is a problem, man. She be walking out to 50 Cent.
Walking out to 50 Cent.
Oh yeah, she gains them. But
she got red hair. I'm taking Chilean.
Yeah. I don't even know who she fighting. I don't even care.
Rodriguez is 38 years old. She's Brazilian, so she got a decent BJJ. Probably not better than Jillian, but decent BJJ. She's 1 and 4 in her last 5, and she the only win is against Karate Hottie. So you can.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can rank that how you do. So just yeah.
And I will say, her last L was to Tabitha Ritchie, and that's a pretty decent, that's a decent L. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, split decision. Marina's got a split decision to Andrade, and Yasmin Lucindo in her last two. So they are close fights. And arguably, I honestly wouldn't put Jillian in my parlay. So like, I know there's like Romeo. I feel like you might have her some parlays because you fuck with her, but like,
fuck yeah.
Mine is 320, and this shit could get into like some ugly control time fight.
No, dog. No, it won't, man. This girl's finna get her ass whooped. She ain't beat nobody. Man, this Jillian be whooping bitches' asses. This girl, no.
I don't know. I wouldn't bet nothing on this one.
Just because but she lost to JJ Aldrich, Miranda Maverick, like Talia Santos was a demon. Talia Santos was a demon. I give her that. But like Miranda Maverick, JJ, these are like
names.
Man, they're meh. Yeah. Like, I ain't trust you at minus 320 if you got some losses and some meh out there. I know to roll over them bitches, man, for me to bet on you at minus 320.
So meh. Oh my god.
Y'all finna see. Y'all finna see. I hope y'all remember this man shit.
Next time somebody's bragging out like, yeah, man, I get all the hoes on. I'm like, you can get some meh. Some meh. Some meh.
Man, I guess.
Are you like trying to come at me or some shit? Like what the?
Nah.
Oh god.
I will say
if somebody gets all the hoes,
I think you get a decent amount. I would say
they get me. Let me tell you about this Mia shit. Mia, y'all finna see, but Mia do.
I'm on her. I still think she's gonna win. I'm just not putting her in my parlay.
Then you don't believe. You don't believe.
Gator, I know how much you love WMMA, so I need to hear your stance on this.
I'm going Gillian. I'm going Gillian. I haven't watched her fight in a while. I'll be honest with you, and I'm not know her opponent
with her anymore.
You said she's big.
Oh man, you can't just take my whole style. But yeah, no, we're going. But we, and I mean we, as in all of us are going Gillian on this one. That's a collective. We think collectively, so we're gonna all collectively, including Romeo, pick Gillian for the win.
Including Romeo.
It's crazy. Oh my bad, Rome.
Nah, I was just gonna say he just grabbed me in like a symbiote. We all in it. We are Venom, nigga.
I will say it's crazy that we're skipping over like they are these fight, but we're going from one girl fight to another because now it's Misha Tate versus Yana Santos in a pick'em. Gator requested this fight, so I gotta open the floor with him.
Dude, I had to go. I had to go. Mommy Tate. She hasn't fought. She hasn't fought since Mommy Tate. I think it was Christmas break or something like 2023. But like, dude, she's been training. She's been busy. Being a family woman. She's been working on her business, and family woman. Doing her business and stuff like that. And she's on her she's creeping in that top 15. And I think with this fight she's going because she's coming off a win, a couple more like ranked wins. You know what I'm saying? She could get in title contention, you know what I'm saying? If she keeps just stacking up. So I expect her to get a good win here. This is a really good fight for her.
Oh, what's my favorite thing to say? Don't get better. You don't get better at something by not doing it. I don't want to take Misha Tate, but she is fighting somebody that's literally 1-4. But it was Irene Aldana who ended up fighting for the title.
Irene.
Holly Holm, who's a fossil, but still be knocking motherfuckers out. Well, at least getting unanimous decisions. And Kara Rosa. I don't know who that is, but I don't know. Romeo, who you picking?
I don't know who the fuck this Yana Santos bitch is. But that's the exact type of bitch that will fuck up a Misha Tate. You know what I'm saying? Some bitch that I don't fucking know. Everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, Misha Tate, yeah, because they hear the name. Forgetting that she just got her ass kicked. I don't care about her last little win. She been losing since her return. and she's 38.
You don't think she got one more in her? I got one more. In.
She has a lot more in her.
I'm finding out, bro. Yana Santos' first fight in the UFC was against Chris Cyborg for the belt. Like, this was back in 2018. She's been around. I don't know much about her, but Chris Cyborg knocked her out in the first round. Chelsea Chandler's her last fight, who she beat, but Chelsea Chandler just got knocked out by Jocelyn Edwards last week. Like,
I'm so mad I missed that fight.
I know you're a Jocelyn Edwards fan, but I don't rate Chelsea Chandler that high. So like, even though that's her last fight and she won, I don't really rank it. So this is a battle of the mid versus the mid here.
The battle is crazy.
I mean, if I had to choose, I'm going with the girl I don't know.
I'm taking Miesha Tate.
I'm going with the girl that's more active, unfortunately, here. And I guess it's everyone against you, Gator, today.
Nah, I'm taking Miesha Tate on this one, kid. Y'all had me until y'all reminded me Chelsea Chandler got smacked last week. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know how.
I think Miesha Tate has name value, so there might be people betting her at minus 140, thinking, "Oh, Miesha Tate's gonna walk," like, and then they're gonna find out Miesha Tate's been inactive for 2 years.
Oh man! Oh, and I'm picking her. Oh, Paul, I'm sick.
Yeah, KK, we're picking her, man. We just got to ride this high horse, and
no, the weed that he's talking about.
I'm sick. I'm taking Miesha Tate. We're Gator. We in this. If she win, we better talk to them all types of shit on the recap.
Oh, we will.
We got Jeremy Stevens. Iowa
hometown boy.
Himself, yes, plus 400 on the odd. Just resigned to the UFC. He was one in four. Actually, he was 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 in 7 and 1 in his last 9 fights in the UFC, taking on Mason Jones, who is also his return to the UFC. He, after losing to the Lafayette Klein back in 2022, he got sent back to Cage Warriors, went undefeated in Cage Warriors. He is a guy from Wales, so he's from that side of the world. Now he's back to the UFC, both returning here. Jeremy Stevens going to have the crowd backing him up. He's a legend. I mean, he has like second most knockdowns all time, second most featherweight wins, second most. He has all these records and shit, but he's taking on Mason Jones, 8 years younger. Massive favorite for Mason Jones. Is anyone rocking with the hometown hero?
Oh, me, yeah. I'm going with the dude from Caitlin Clark's hometown. Jeremy Stevens, the hardest hitting lightweight right now, the hardest hitting lightweight in the world. You know what I'm saying? He has the most knockdowns in UFC history. You know what I'm saying? He gets a lot of knockouts, and he's 3-0 in bare knuckle, beating a Hall of Fame legend who some people who have agendas will try to say that Eddie Alvarez is the lightweight GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But that's only people with agendas, but he's still like one of the greatest lightweights ever do it, and he beat him his last fight. So obviously
he's been active in bare knuckle, 3-0 in bare knuckle, just coming off a knockout of Eddie Alvarez earlier this year in January, I believe, year.
Yep. So the guy's been active, and the guy's a UFC legend. He, you know what I'm saying? This Mason Jones guy, he hasn't really been around. He hasn't really been through the many different eras of the UFC. So for me, it's going to be an unpopular opinion, but I think Jeremy Stevens is going to end his make her on a high note. You know what I'm saying? He's going to remind y'all who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, he is who the fuck is that guy that Conor hit back in the day. Also, y'all need to remember it.
And Conor was ducking him, but what y'all think?
That take made my head hurt. That shit was crazy. That was a Dana type glaze.
I'll tell you right now, man.
Plus 400 in your hometown is crazy work.
Jeremy Stevens, I don't care. His bare knuckles, whatever, but his MMA, y'all look at his last MMA fight.
1-8-1.
Dog, horrible. You know what I'm saying? The other guy, at least he's been doing MMA, probably, at a shittier level. He ain't been in the UFC in 3 years. He had to leave to go do some work, but he coming back.
And he's hungry, kid. He's hungry.
Yeah, I'm thinking he about to beat the shit out of Mr. Stevens.
Yeah, it has to be a UD. Like you can unanimously let niggas know like it wasn't close type shit. And everybody's gonna be like, he just needs a punch. You think he's gonna get the finish?
I think Mason Jones is gonna finish him, bro.
You bet in the finish, Paul?
I would
damn, one in his last 5 is KO, UD. Oh no, that's 4. He's on a 4-fight win streak.
I got fight does not go to distance plus 135. That would be my official pick on this one.
And this nigga, Pedro Bessa beat
Hey,
JJ.
but what if? That's what's I mean, we was up here talking about what if DDP beats Robert Whitaker? That's never gonna happen.
All those knockouts was in Cage Warriors. I take that back.
Yeah, this is his return as well. Both, I think it's 3 years his return, but yeah, both of them are moving on.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can see Jeremy Stephen trying to be on some. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get him up out of here. I'm no time for the rest of that shit.
Moving to Kev's requested fight, Montel Jackson -200 taking on the Canadian man himself, Daniel Marcos, 17-0, perfect record is on the line. Marcos is the underdog +170. How we feeling?
So yeah, man, I had to stop to talk about this fight because like the niggas was well. I remember the nigga Montel Jackson because he had knocked out my dog Damian Blackshear after us being so high on bro. So I was like, okay, who? So I gotta remember the name. I gotta check. But then I see the jit that he was fading. I guess it's some like undefeated motherfucker, and I'm like, oh, this is where shit gets interesting. Because they say don't sleep on jit, even though Montel Jackson is supposed to be nicer all around. They say don't sleep on jit.
Montel does have a 6.5-inch reach advantage on him. Montel is the natural, stronger, more athletic guy. I'm rocking with Montel for he southpaw with the distance control and the fact that Marcos doesn't have the power that I feel like is gonna. He likes to pressure you, but if you don't got the power and you're walking forward with the shorter reach, you're only setting yourself up for Montel Jackson to land heavy shots. And I think Montel's gonna just control this fight on the feet. We'll probably see a finish here because that motherfucker got. So when he brought him up while y'all was talking, I went back and did a little bit more research. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker kind of strong.
Yeah, I'm going with Montel. He be knocking niggas out.
I kind of like him for the parlay too, like one of the staples.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going Martel, but this guy's
unfortunately is crazy.
But you know, yeah. Martel here. I mean,
what?
My bad. I fell, but nah, man. I really don't know too much about these guys.
I'm trying to see because,
I would like a good when I'm looking at the resume, but I don't see a good reason to pick Marco. I really want to pick Marcos, but I just can't do it.
No, but I'm just over here like
Montel.
I thought Marcos was a Canadian man. Oh. That's the Peruvian flag. He's from Peru.
Oh, it does say Peru.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here like
I'm thinking the Canadian.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he might be the best hitter.
For Canadian.
I don't care what he is.
Yeah.
He about to get faded.
We got Santiago Portanzebo. I know I butchered that.
Ponzinibbio.
Yeah. Y'all say his shit. Fuck y'all. -125 taking on Daniel Rodriguez, aka D-Rod, +105 here. It's at should be a fun striking battle. I mean, both guys like to stand up. Both guys trust that they're probably the better striker in fights. Should be, I think, sleepy fight of the night contender.
Yeah, I also do think that as well.
Yeah. Y'all want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ponzinibbio, dog. You about to win, probably by decision. Dude could knock him out though, but I just don't see that happen. Ponzinibbio is gonna be, mixing it up more. He's got more. He can mix it up more.
Yeah, I feel like they have the same style.
Not at all. No.
Ponzinibbio has like a Tony Ferguson style.
No.
I'm thinking that they both some fading ass niggas.
Yeah.
No, Daniel Rodriguez
less
just
striking,
throws punches.
Less striking than Ferguson, but I do see. I don't think he just throws punches. You know what I'm saying? He has some good combination. He has some good flurries in there.
D-Rod not a fading ass nigga.
He also has a lot of power behind those punches. Man, D-Rod's gonna knock this dude out. D-Rod's gonna knock this dude out, man. Let's be real. D-Rod gonna knock this dude out.
Knock him out is crazy.
Yes, he's gonna knock him out.
Southpaw versus orthodox stances in the stand-up. I mean, D-Rod does have that advantage.
I mean, just that left man. Give me D-Rod in the first round. He already has 5 of them. Give him another one.
I got D-Rod, but more of a volume thing. He does, whereas Ponzinibbio, I feel like is more calculated with his strikes. He is probably the better striker mixed martial arts because he's gonna throw more kicks, body kicks, leg kicks. He's gonna, like Roman says, he's gonna mix it up more. Whereas D-Rod's more boxing heavy. but I think off of volume alone, if it hits the judges, D-Rod might also be the stronger puncher, so he might have the heavier looking shots and might throw more shots. So I'm rocking with D-Rod, but it is a close fight. I kind of either go one way or the other. I don't think it'll be a split decision or nothing. But I got D-Rod.
That was a great choice, man. I fully agree with you. That was a great ass pick. I really like that pick.
Yeah, I mean, Ponzinibbio is a brawler. I thought, but I guess he's more calculated than I remember. But D-Rod, I like it to be a hands fade, straight up hands, and I like D-Rod hands over his.
So I'm ready. I'm ready for this next one.
I said he could knock him out, but it ain't gonna happen. My nigga gonna wrestle him.
I would say back-to-back fights. The Montel fight and this fight is like just two stand-up fights. Like these are gonna be two guys. Like there's two guys. I don't think either one's gonna be shooting takedowns. So they know what they're doing. This card is setting up to be a sleeper.
No, Ponzinibbio is gonna throw that grappling in.
You think so?
You think so?
I know so.
I think he's just too. I feel like sometimes these MMA guys are so stubborn. Like I am better than you in this, so I'm gonna beat you with it. And sometimes they end up buying him. Look at Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland be doing so like, bro. What the fuck?
Speaking of Kevin Holland,
because he's a stupid Negro.
We got the co-main event. Bo Nickel -360, not on a pay-per-view, taking on Renier D. Ritter RDR +270 on the odds. Honestly, it's a great ass fight. RDR since joining the UFC 2-0, both by submission. Got Gerard Meerschaert, a great submission guy in his own right, grappler in his own right, submitted him in the third round, and then Kevin Holland submitted him in the first round. Was it earlier this year? Yeah, earlier this year, back in January. And Bo Nickel, coming off a decision win against Paul Craig, undefeated in the UFC. But I do remember the Paul Craig fight had everybody asking for more because he didn't finish him, he didn't grapple with him, and he didn't do too much. So I want to see how y'all make y'all's picks here.
That was interesting because I think he beat the living dog piss out of Kevin Holland. I really think RDR just really just tore him up, tossing him up and down. He just destroyed that dude. But this is an amazing fight for the future.
But that was at middleweight though. You know, Kevin Holland is really a 170.
I don't know what Kevin Holland is, but I don't even know he signed the contract. That's all I know. But the thing is, Bo Nickel's the future face of the UFC. You know what I'm saying? He came in high. He's a Penn State wrestling legend, one of the 10 greatest wrestlers of all time.
Look at Romeo.
He's really gonna I can't see Romeo's face, but I'm sure he's smiling because he knows my take is accurate. But the thing is, Bo Nickel is one of the greatest athletes to ever come out of Pennsylvania. Wow. Dude, he's just really, and his wrestling, dude. His wrestling's up there with I can't even think of the greatest wrestlers of all time, but I mean he has the resume for it. You know what I'm saying? The gold medals, the championships, and this dude is just like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's young too. He's like 29 too. Man, this dude is about to come tear up the division, and he's heavy favorite for a reason. But RDR, the thing is, he's a great name to have on your resume. Amazing name to have on your resume, and you just gotta walk through him. Like this is. Man, Bo Nickel's gonna speed run to a title shot, man. This is the future face, and he's here to stay.
Romeo just took a stone cold Steve Austin swing of his beard. Before Romeo gets into that, Paul, what you was gonna say, and then I gotta say something. I love Romeo, bro.
Is there any counter to what he did? Because that was a pretty one-sided plays. I see one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, my only question to Gator is, do you want a dozen?
Yeah.
Do you we could drop some plain donuts at the house before Bo Nickel fights, so you can glaze them, kid.
Can it be from Krispy Kremes, but make sure the lights are red?
I'm gonna make sure they add extra glaze. Put the glaze.
It's not glaze if it's true.
How much money Bo Nickel paid?
Put the glaze on the side. My dog, when Bo Nickel comes on,
you got a Bo Nickel trick.
When I first when I first met you, I was immediately hyping this dude up because that was when he was first joining the UFC. I was telling you, man. I've been telling you for the last 3 years. This is that dude, man.
Here's my thing. He's a dog, but boy, Romeo, you can go.
Bo Nickel about to get his ass whooped.
I knew it.
I don't understand how an intelligent person to take so long to tell us nothing? Gonna get his ass whooped. You went to college.
I was telling you. Oh, yeah, you go, man.
Nigga graduates tomorrow.
I'm a massive Bo Nickel fan, and even I was like, damn.
Dog, bruh, this dude.
Greatest athlete. I thought he was gonna stop at he's the face of the future face of the UFC. I was like, all right, Sean O'Malley lost, so they need somebody new to glaze. But like, damn, kid, wow. My bad,
Bo, he can wrestle, but he about to go against somebody who could actually like grapple his ass off, and he could like touch you up too. Bo finna be fucked.
All right, so
probably by a knee. He probably gonna get kneed. Look, even the animals agree.
Yeah, you feel me?
Nah, man.
So I think Bo Nickel's gonna get the W, but I think this is his hardest test that he's fought so far. I think this is the one where he has to really lock in and come through as a complete fighter, and he has to show growth over time. Because it's one thing to come in. Yeah, because it's one thing to come in this bitch and fuck up some cans. That's cool. It's one thing to get set up real good. But now it's time. Are you learning over time? Are you actually getting better? Especially after that Paul Craig fight. Can you really sit there and mix it up and make somebody really fear you as a full, complete fighter? So this is what he shows. I don't know what the fuck Gator said.
Dude, this is a generational prospect. This is our American Kosmak. This is his wrestling that can rival Kosmak. This is the guy, man. This is the guy who's going to be the future.
The one thing that scares me is the fact that, he 30-27, Paul Craig. No one doubts that. But he didn't shoot a takedown. Why? Because Paul Craig is really good on the ground. RDR is also really good on the ground. And if you're going to try and box RDR, that it does, because RDR is the better striker. RDR has a lot more experience in the striking game for over his course of MMA career. He's got the veteranship. He can mix it up. Whereas Bo Nickel, yes, he beat Paul Craig, but I remember watching that fight, and all he had was a jab, 1-2. It was like almost like basic boxing. All he had was a 1-2, and it was like Jake Paul boxing, like make no body shot, do something.
He freezes up when he has to think about the mixing up of the martial arts. He starts freezing. He's like, ugh.
He did wobble Paul Craig on the feet, but then he didn't know what to do after wobbling him. He let Paul Craig recover himself, and with all that being said, give me Bo.
Thank you.
I do believe that out of everyone, he is a young athlete that is. He can watch the film, and I think he agrees that everything I probably said. But he's gonna put that in. He's working. I think he's gonna put some. We're gonna see a little bit more to him, and I'm locking in with Bo.
Yeah, I'm not betting. I'm glad I'm not a betting man because I don't know if this is a fight that gets stopped, if this fight goes to the cards, but I'm taking Bo.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I'm an RDR fan, you know what I'm saying? I forgot.
I couldn't tell.
There's a specific episode that we recorded that was hyping up RDR for no reason. I remember.
I believe it.
When he was fighting Kevin Holland.
That was.
Like, yeah, he's gonna beat Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I was, but I was like hyping him up as a opponent for Kevin Holland.
I'm sure I didn't say anything like that.
I'm like, man, this is a really good guy, RDR. His wrestling and everything, but like, dude, Bo Nickel is gonna like show you elite. It's different from generational.
Me personally, I'm not betting -360 Bo Nickel. This is like almost like a -180 type. This is supposed to be close odds if you really know who these guys are.
Respect. I just think it's Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel's time to shine, man. He's been disrespected too long. It's his time.
Well, speaking of big odds, the odds.
Who's disrespected Bo Nichols? They suck his balls.
Who?
Everyone. UFC,
I know somebody. I know somebody not too far.
Actually, yeah.
I might be able to name a couple.
It's like they need to give him respect. All they do is respect him. They're like, he's the wrestler.
Everyone's writing him off after that Paul Craig performance, even though he won.
Don't get me wrong. That nigga is cold. There's some folk style wrestling. That boy is cold. Right. He is not no fucking joke. Like, don't even on a wrestling match straight up. Like, that's why when you said the Hamza thing, I was like, that would be such a fun like match because you know how like this side of the world and that side of the world beef crazy over wrestling. So if it was like straight
American
up,
wrestling, don't consider wrestling.
straight,
Blah blah. Yeah.
what
Well,
if it was
see,
straight up like freestyle wrestling? I don't know, but folk style wrestling, shit, I don't know. But I was just reading a story about how Kurt Angle beat Brock Lesnar. It was close, but Kurt Angle beat him. Like I'm not telling you, kid, like
Gold medal real.
you do not
skill.
fuck with them Americans. But yeah, I'm not. But in
Brock
MMA,
Lesnar is
UFC,
American.
but Kurt Angle American.
American hero.
You suck.
That's
You
American.
suck.
He said
You
Kurt Angle
suck.
is Kurt Angle American. Can't do nothing but agree.
There's very few that would that come high on the American list. Kurt Angle. But we got to keep it pushing. We are split on the picks. We got the main event where the odds have only gotten bigger as this episode's been recording. Cory Sandhagen's now minus 650. Taking on Deiveson Figueiredo plus 425.
God damn.
Odds are massive. And Romeo, me and you talked this fight a little bit on the live last week where we were struggling trying to get through that shit. But
Yeah, it was tough.
are you doubling down on what you said on there?
You goddamn right. Figgy finna body this little boy.
Plus 425. You hammering that boy?
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Hey, look. Let me tell you. Corey's cool, all right? We seen what he did. He survived. I'm gonna call it surviving.
Yep.
Against the Nurmagomedov boy. You know what I'm saying? The Dakistani boy. He survived.
What you mean, man? I seen that nigga Cory Sandhagen put work on Rob Font in the
He survived.
motherfucking in Tennessee.
Nigga, I ain't talking about Rob Font. Who can't put work on Rob Font?
Rob Font is a low point of his
Okay. And Cory Sandhagen like did that with like a broken rib in the first round. Like,
yeah, fuck you talking about?
okay. He got the little flying knee, but my nigga Figgy though. See what y'all fail to realize
But
is my nigga Figgy though.
Peter Yan's son. Go on.
What y'all fail to realize is Brandon Moreno got the best hands in the UFC. Okay,
You do got some good hands. You had told us a few times.
I'm telling y'all this shit. You feel me?
He has said that.
He's already he's dealt with better strikers, and he's choked them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
He has choked.
Now he bigger and stronger. Old scrawny ass Sandhagen, he might need to drop down a weight because he always looked like a rib cage ready to break. He ain't got no muscles or tan. He just skin, freckles, and
he long
heart.
though. He lanky. He long.
He got heart. He got heart. I give him that. He can fight. He can fight his ass off.
Fucking bows, boy.
Until he run into Figgy. Watch. Figgy finna fuck him up, son.
Minus 600.
Yo, I could see Figgy now. Figgy gonna be like,
this is like the face on gore odds.
You bet that plus 600 right now, kid. That shit.
Yo,
that shit. Hey, that shit.
See what happened with Aljamain? Aljamain.
That shit fucking. Bro, you can change your life in one night.
That should have paid for a UFC and letter ticket.
Right.
How much is it?
Plus 425 right now.
That's crazy.
What I gotta put on that? I'm about to put the 10 on that bitch.
You want him by sub? You think you gotta sub him? That's plus 1700.
Oh my god! No, don't do too much now.
Plus 1400.
Yo, he'll rear naked choke him because
you know he. I bet it twice. Bet it twice.
Because Sandhagen's stupid. No, this how
money line twice.
Yo, this is how you know it's gonna get the grappling. Sandhagen's not gonna be able to fucking throw them hands. He's gonna be pressed up against the fence. They're gonna be in the middle. I'm telling you, dog, Figgy finna do this.
So Cory Sandhagen finna give Figueiredo a noogie. He gonna whoop on this boy, bro. At minus 650, I personally can't take the odds because that shit don't move the needle, but I know why it's that big, bro. Figueiredo's got 50-45 by Peter Yan. It wasn't even close. And Sandhagen's gonna do something similar. He's gonna like the volume of strikes. This fat old man is not gonna be able to keep up for 5 rounds with Sandhagen's pace. I think he's gonna be the one to get the rear naked choke this weekend, and he might be the one that submits fucking Figgy. I know everyone's probably got to go in the distance, everything, but like plus I think Figgy's gonna get tired by the third round, and Sandhagen by fourth, fifth round to get the finish.
You want it?
I'm going freaking I'm going Cory, bro. Cory's just a better striker. He's just better all around. His spinning back kick, he's crazy active. And I know that, and I know he barely survived against Umar, but we can't forget about his performance against Cheeto. We can't forget about his performance against Song Yadong, man. The way that he was dominating them on the feet and was just constantly attacking them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here like, what is old ass freaking Figgy gonna do? His Brazilian jiu-jitsu just isn't where it was like it used to be in 2021. It's not there anymore. His power obviously didn't translate when it comes to the higher weight class. So like, what is this dude gonna do? He can't knock him out. He can't box with him. He's not fast. He's not faster than him. His defense is subpar right now. Cory Sandhagen can bob and weave now. So what is naturally Figgy gonna do? I think Cory can knock this dude out and get him out of there.
Wow. So like it'd be so hard to agree with Gator. You be thinking like you hear the first part, be like, yeah, man, Gator, you got a point. I'm rocking with you. I'm with you. And then there's always a but. And then he just goes in. And you're like, I didn't say that. I don't think that. I'm personally taking Cory Sandhagen. That's my favorite white boy in the UFC. He's him. He does his thing. This is going to be a great test. He doesn't turn down no fades. I think he's coming in here with a smart game plan, high IQ. And like you said it once, you was like, bro, Aljamain got him out of there fast. Like if he didn't get him out of there fast, it would have been a fade for him.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he did better than against Umar than I expected, even though everybody says he just survived. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. We're not all Marat. We're not all Marat. So I'm taking Cory Sandhagen. But Romeo, I say you bet it, kid, because like
Romeo was smiling. I need to know why.
I mean, cause I'm gonna be laughing at the bank. Y'all niggas gonna be boo-hooing over your little flying knee mistake. Figgy gonna catch that shit and power bomb that nigga and let him stand back up broken.
This nigga Figgy been watching.
He gonna be grabbing the cage to get up. He gonna be like,
I think this
is like, get off the cage. You're like,
if Peter Yan's fight wasn't the showing of it, because I think it kind of was, this is gonna be the fight where the age is showing. He's gonna look more like a 38-year-old man in this fight.
Didn't Yan beat Sandhagen?
I just think it's crazy.
That was a while back though.
That was 2021.
It wasn't close.
It wasn't close at all. You're right. That was a beat.
Figgy got better
since Figgy's was close.
That was back when Figgy was still good. You know, if this fight happened in 2021, I'd be picking Figgy too.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2025.
Yeah, and Sandhagen hasn't regressed much since 2021. Freaking as far as Figueiredo, you don't even think that's the same fighter anymore. The guy's, he's bigger now.
He's still really good. See, this is where Gator be going off.
Yeah,
I didn't say he wasn't good. I didn't say he wasn't good. I'm just saying. Obviously,
motherfucker.
I'm just saying he's bigger now. He's less in shape. He's still think about the height. Let's look at the spreadsheet right now. He has like a 6-inch height advantage. He has the reach advantage. He has the leg advantage. He has the I don't know. I really don't know, but.
Gator, you hot, kid. You hot. You hot.
Literally made my ear itch.
I'm happy we're split. For some reason, I feel like Romeo's usually split on the card with us a lot.
Are we split or y'all up against me? This ain't a split.
We're up against you.
Kev got Figueiredo. He said, give me that plus 425.
No, I got the Cory Sandhagen.
I got Sandhagen.
I know.
I'm taking the Figueiredo bet backdoor to pay for my UFC Atlanta ticket.
Oh, you wanted them where like low key get knocked out? You're like, oh, good thing I had this.
I was like, oh, damn it, y'all boys. I was like, plus 425. Let me throw that back door.
But look, all the shit y'all talk.
I'm gonna send you the 10 pound.
If Sandhagen wins, they're gonna be like, Figgy was so great.
How much do I get if I send 10?
Only one of them been a champion, y'all.
42.50.
Yeah. Only one of them's been a 2-time champion.
How much for KO?
But he wasn't a champion. He was champion 4 years ago, bro. 2020. Oh no, 3 years ago.
Oh shit. Well, shit. Oh, my bad. When was Cory champion?
I'll have my stat guy look into that for you.
Yeah, he gonna be looking for a long time.
Going down. What is it? 7 p.m. for the prelims, 10 p.m. for the main card. Wells Fargo Arena, Des Moines, Iowa. They trying shit out. Fuck it. We're going all over the USA right now.
Fuck it.
UFC Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Figueiredo. Made our picks. Appreciate y'all watching along. Anyone got any last words before we head out?
The face
Hey,
is
man.
back. Oh, you go, KK.
Tell Romeo stop playing, man. UFC Atlanta. We doing an in real life vlog. We finna be vibing out that bit. But Romeo playing, kid.
The face had to pass the torch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
look, man. Look, man. Zoe ain't gotta go.
Joey gotta go. It's crazy. Nah, fuck it. Let's go slide out to some spots and go make that shit a vibe.
Nah, you did that big man
you
talk
gonna
just
get
now.
2 tickets.
He just big man did. He was like,
could.
yo, da, 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 da. You just did all that. I'm like, fuck it, let go. He ain't gotta go.
I'm gonna be here. Hey, man, let's make it happen.
Well, come on. We shit.
All right. Well, we'll be back. We'll be back to recap this next week. As always, appreciate y'all watching along. Stay tuned. Romeo, you going live?
This Saturday, I want to say yes, but Booty might be calling. But yeah, I want to say yes. But if I don't, y'all know what happened, dog. The hoes, man, they been on a nigga heavy because the haircut.
This guy.
The haircut.
Stay tuned. As always, go down, like, subscribe. Tune in to Media and Romeo Max Saturday, hopefully. If not, y'all know what happened. And we broke down UFC, Iowa, or Des Moines. And if y'all didn't know, well, now y'all know, motherfuckers.